Hello everyone, welcome back to another video. Today we're going to be talking about non-parallelogram. So we have the trapezoid, which specifically we're going to be focusing on isosceles trapezoid. Uh, Isosceles trapezoids basically mean that the legs or the non-parallel sides are congruent. So these sides, the legs, are congruent. These are called bases, and the bases are parallel. So from the properties of an isosceles trapezoid are basically diagonals are equal. So the entire length of this is equal to the entire length of it. They're not necessarily bisected. It's just that they're equal. Um, Consecutive angles, which means the following angle after this angle. So let's give this a name: A, B, C, D. Consecutive angles on the same base. So angle A and angle B are congruent. And then consecutive angles on the same leg. So angle A and angle B. Angle A and angle B are supplementary. So they add up to 180 measure. And then opposite angle. So angle A and angle C are supplementary as well. Sorry. Measure C is equals to 180. And that's pretty much all of the properties of an isosceles trapezoid. So let's have an example. So for example, we're given this angle. And this angle is 44x. And then let's say that this angle is mm, uh, 14x. So 4x plus 14x is equals to 180. Simplifying this, we get 18x is equals to 180. And if we divide both sides, we get x is equals to 18. Sorry, 18. 10. Uh, if we have a length of a diagonal, so this entire diagonal is 2x, and this entire diagonal is 3x minus 1. So 2x is equals to 3x minus 1. Because from the properties, those two are congruent. So simplifying this, uh, we get 1 is equals to x. And for the legs, for example, a we have a length, then it should be the same length here. So that should be equal. And for consecutive angles on the same base, they should also be equal. Let's move on to the kite. Worst figure in the world, by the way. Okay, that looks like that does not look like. I'm gonna make it kite, kite, kite. There we go. So in a kite, the kite has a lot of properties. So kites have no parallel sides, but they do have two pairs of congruent sides, which means that these two longer ones are parallel and these two are congruent. These two are congruent and these two are congruent. So in a kite, we have vertex angles. Vertex angles are angles in between the congruent sides. So these vertex angles, once you draw diagonal, their bisected, which means, for example, our vertex angle measures 100. Once it's bisected, this is 50 and this is 50. Next, we have the non-vertex angles. Non-vertex angles lie between the non-congruent sides, so here and here. So non-vertex angles, they're not bisected, so they're just normal. And yeah, the diagonal connecting them is actually bisected by the diagonal connecting the vertex angle. So the horizontal one here is bisected. So this length is equals to this length. We also have diagonals are perpendicular. So let's have examples now. Meow, meow, meow. This is the worst kite in the world. So let's draw our angles and our diagonal. Meow. So we let's have an example. So let's say this vertex angle. Oh, by the way, opposite angles are congruent. So this is congruent to that. So let's say we're trying to find this angle. We're given that this entire angle is measures 200, which is unrealistic in the figure, but I don't care. So it's 200. Since we're only finding uh the half of this angle, uh, we can just, since it's bisect, what? We're trying to find this side of the angle. So since it's bisected, it's obviously just 100. Uh, yeah. So let's say we also have like questions like this. Let me just draw. Let's say this is let's say this is 40. So here we're trying to find the angle X. So this is a right triangle. And from the triangle sum, we can say that all the angles add up to 180. So we have the given 40 and 90 since they're perpendicular, and X is equals to 180. So once we transpose everything, we have X is equals to 50. 50. Yeah, 50. That's it naman. We also have, and that's pretty much it for the guide. Okay.